Change is on the horizon. As many of you have seen, there are some changes happening with the old Highland Hotel that's right in a prominent location on 10th Street. And we are happy to say that Great Bend Economic Development is at the forefront of that change. But what does it look like? What does it mean? And how can you get a look at what's happening? Well, to answer all those questions, let's first start with where did it all start? This has been a work in progress, let me tell you. I think the conversation has been happening for years now with so many people in the community. What can we do to save this hotel property or to turn it into something that can be used as a proud and prominent, successful business once again in our community? Well, earlier this year, as Great Bend Economic Development sat down to really discuss what does our community need? What's the next big project that's going to take us into the future? The hotel came up several times. As we know, there's some not so great things that are happening inside the hotel right now. And also, this just is a very, very large property and a very prominent place on our 10th Street. We wanted to be able to reclaim that. So we went through a long process of submitting an offer, getting that approved by the sellers, and ultimately being able to secure the property. Now, if you've joined us on this webpage, then you've read and you know that we're not all done yet. We've got some legal proceedings to go before we have got final go-ahead to move forward on all the plans that we have. We are absolutely committed to making sure that we secure this property and add extra security measures to the best of our ability to make sure that this is a safe property for our community members and that we can stop some of the unsafe things that are currently happening there. So with this, we've had a lot of wonderful partners that have helped us to accomplish these things. Mark's Custom Signs did the wonderful banners that you see up front, hiding the old faded banner and creating some new life. My Lawn did such a great job at cleaning up the property. There was so many trees and weeds and things that needed to be taken down, and they came in and did it in one day and did such a great job. And Brentwood Builders has been hired to secure all of the doors and windows, and they are doing absolutely phenomenal as it is a huge property and a huge undertaking. So we're so thankful for all of these partners that have come together. And we cannot forget the Great Bend Police Department. They have been absolutely vital in our walkthroughs of the property and doing extra drive-bys and things to make sure that we can keep this property as safe as possible. And of course, the City of Great Bend, Barton County have all been crucial partners in knowing what's happening with this and supporting us in our direction throughout. So thank you to all of them. As we walk through the property, you can see that this once beautiful Highland Hotel has turned into a place of destruction, vandalism, and carelessness. It's not a safe place for anyone in our community to be in. And quite frankly, it's very sad what it's come to. I know so many of us can remember eating there on Sundays right by the pool, exploring Chaser's Lounge, all the wonderful things that used to take place at this beautiful property. Unfortunately, that's not coming back. This property is not in a condition to where it can really be saved at this point in a cost-effective way. So the next step is really to figure out how we take this property down and we get something new constructed in its place that will be able to help take our community into the next phases of life. We personally believe, and we have supporting documents to prove our point, we've got to have a hotel at this location. Our CVB director, Christina Hayes, does such a wonderful job promoting Great Bend and getting conferences and conventions into town, but she's very limited when she doesn't have a hotel next to the event center. And we want to be able to put that back into place. we want to be able to partner with the community in any way we can to make sure that we're contributing to the success of it. And this is a big part of it. Now, so many have already said, what does that mean for our current hotels? You know what? We've got so many wonderful hotels and hotel owners in our community, and we don't want to see anything but success for them either. With the current data that we have, we do show that we can support the hotels we have as well as another hotel. That's how many wonderful overnight stays that we have, whether they be tourism related, work related, family related, etc. We can support another hotel. So we're not taking away from the current owners that we have. We're just adding to the pool to make sure that Great Bend is a place for people to visit, stay, live, whatever the case may be. Now again, as we look through this property, you can see, unfortunately, there's a lot of unsafe things that are happening here. So many have asked, can we take a tour? Can we go see inside? It's just not possible. There are so many things in here that are a liability for anyone to take part in a walkthrough or a viewing. So we wanted to be able to explore your curiosities and make sure everybody had a chance to see what has come of this hotel. Again, this is a little bit long, but we wanted to make sure we're completely transparent with you and we let you know what's happening. So as we continue to walk through the property and see some of the not so positive things happening in our community, please know that great things are just around the bend. Thanks for being a part of our journey.